What's going on? So I got asked about Tom Brady's Mount Rushmore list. What did I think about it? There were two glaring omissions on it. He gave Michael Jordan love. He gave Kobe love. He gave Tiger Woods love. He gave Rory McIlroy love. Shohei Ohtani. He gave Barry Bonds love. Um, Angel Reese got some love. Caitlin Clark. Two names though. Most people have been concentrating on one name. Most people have been running at about him talking about LeBron James, but to me, LeBron is one of the ones that's interesting because they act like they cool. But the other name that was a glaring omission was Patrick Mahomes. That to me was kind of like okay, because Mahomes is often compared to him. Mahomes is considered one of the three greatest quarterbacks ever. I will go on record and say that the Patrick Mahomes situation as being in the GOAT conversation is a lot higher than LeBron James is. Because Mahomes still has a winning record in the Super Bowl. He's been to five of them things in his first 7, 8 years in playing, which is crazy when you think about Patrick Mahomes' start to his career. Because Patrick Mahomes is kind of like the quarterback version of Tiger Woods. And I'm not just talking about the multi-ethnic thing. I'm talking about just the start of his career. I mean, you have an era of great quarterbacks, and Josh Allen was an MVP, Lamar Jackson, two-time MVP. Joe Burrow, and this guy has gotten away of those guys in the AFC. So he's pretty unique. You know, he's a standard that you got to go through. So, that's interesting. And what I think about the Brady Mount Rushmore. And it was interesting, you didn't no mention of Serena Williams too. Interesting, you know. I don't know how far he goes with different sports, but I think some people are gonna trip about the LeBron James thing. I'm not really tripping about it because basically, if he was a Jordan guy and he like Kobe, he really don't have to say nothing about LeBron. He really don't. I think the Mahomes one is more to me. That one is the one that's like, Because if Patrick Mahomes was to retire today or tomorrow, and you put the stats and his MVPs and impact, he's right there with Montana and Brady, if you think about it. So you'd be hard pressed when you add up all the stats and his dominance. You'd be really hard pressed. But that's just how I kind of look at it. I look at it like, you know, it's an interesting omission that he didn't mention him, you know. To me, the not mentioning Patrick Mahomes more so than LeBron. LeBron just stat padding. And this is the thing. If you're going by rings, well, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal got them too, same amount. So what's your standard there? LeBron ain't no better than them. So, and he hasn't had the kind of impact or like those two did in terms of dominance. He just had longevity. So I can understand him omitting him. But the Patrick Mahomes one is the one that got my attention. That's the one where I'm like, okay. You didn't mention another quarterback. Now, you may not mention Peyton Manning. I get that. But Mahomes? That's the real omission to me. That's my thoughts and takes about Tom Brady's so-called Mount Rushmore interesting list. Well, at least he did acknowledge Barry Bonds. I'll give him that, but because he went to the same high school, but still. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share if you like, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. And I don't know how he would come. He mentioned Aja Wilson, which I think was a great pick. She's bad. I like Aja a lot. Roy McIlroy? He's won a lot of money, been successful. But Serena Williams should have got more love. And one of those men's champions out of Federer, Djokovic, and Nadal should have gotten love too. That's just my personal take on it. I'm out.